All right, so we have to use the anti-theft lug for the one lug nut. Loosen them up.
It's showing.
And there's the sequence. The thick plastic washer goes up against the body, and then the actual mount itself, and then the flat washer, and then the lock washer up against the bolt head. And then that all just fits right onto there. All right, here's the real chore, is getting that wire through that hole, which sounds simple to go inside, except there's almost no way to access that. And that little hole there does not line up with the input, the other hole. The other hole is down around here, which means somehow inside this metal you've got to snake your cable all the way up to here, which looks like it's going to be a nightmare. All right, I tried just snaking that up through this grommet, but it is so thick. I cut a hole in it, but it's fairly thick, and that cable will not bend inside. So what I'm going to do is take a coat hanger and see if I can route it up through there, but we'll see how that works. Okay, having installed enough antennas, I kind of learned some tricks about pulling things through walls and stuff. So here's what I did, and this should simplify it. I pulled the grommet out on the other side, and I took a coat hanger and I cut it so it's straight, and I ran it down through this hole to the point where I could see it on the other side, and then I pulled it out. And so what I'll do then is tape the cable to that and then just pull it back through. So make sure that you thread the grommet onto the cable before you start threading it in through. Otherwise, once the cable's threaded, you can't put the grommet on, because the cable goes through the grommet. Just a forewarning. All right, so this is what I've done, is I've taped the cable to the coat hanger, and the coat hanger comes all the way down to here. I need to have enough tape to it so that the coat hanger doesn't pull out of the tape. So it's taped down to about here. And I also shaped the top so that it's like a cone, so that it will slide through and not get caught on edges when it goes through. So we'll see how that goes. But then that's just going to go right up here, and I'll pull it out through the top. All right, and so that worked. Actually, it worked very slick. It took me about a minute, and I got that thing through, which, man, I don't know how I would have done it without that. So anyway, the coat hanger works as a goat, just clip it off so that you get a nice straight rod, pull it through. And the other benefit to the tape is it protects the connector as you're going through. So if you notice, I've got this is a special connector that's designed to go through tight areas. It actually, this actually screws into this, and that's what your PL 259 that screws into the radio. So this was designed to go through tight spaces. And then don't forget to put your grommet back on. That's why you have to thread the grommet on before you route the cable through, otherwise you wouldn't be able to do this. And route the cable off to the left so it goes out underneath the cover here, goes out through where the strap is, where there's a space. Also, another word of advice: always leave a drip loop coming out of any feed through, so that when water comes down here, it drips off of here. And so there's the final installation. Goes around with the trim back on, feeds out through the end, and then you route it to whatever configuration you have for your radio. I believe that the suggestions are to run it up through the molding there, but that's another part of installation. One downside to this antenna mount is this is very close to the tire, and it does actually touch my tire cover. And if I didn't have a tire cover on it, it would be touching my tire right here. Now I don't know if I reverse this and put the bracket in towards the door. That's an awful close, tight fit there. I don't know. I'd be afraid of scratching the door. Also, it might actually come in contact then with the upper door. But yeah, that is very close. Actually touching the tire cover. But otherwise, it's a good solid installation, and the tire cover is non-conductive, so it shouldn't actually be a problem. And I also happen to have this little sleeve, and I think you can buy these at electronic stores and just kind of wrap it on there, and it provides another layer of insulation between that and the tire cover. But even if it touched the tire itself, the tire itself is rubber. Of course, that's definitely non-conductive, so it still shouldn't interfere with it. Other than that, it's actually a pretty good setup.